I'm definitely doing this video in all respects. Everybody 117, Lex, you Lexington Park, the whole Lex Ave. 116th and 125. I seen a post on IG yesterday where no good brother on my page named Johan. When she's in the picture, Johan. No, he's famous. He's a famous East Harlem cat. He was outside when you had to been outside when it was very lucrative. The economic change in our lives from East Harlem, 116. Lex, there's a lot going on. We had the Red Apple Supermarket. We had all those stores between Lex and Park 116. We got Cosmo Movie Theater down the block between Lex and 3rd. So, we're talking about that generation. I'm saying no family's family. Shout out to Tab, everything Tab. But I seen a post and he was just like, what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes recognize Jimmy Cats on the east side, but they don't really mention like the bugs, free bugs, the double nine. They always talking about Heck and Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, rest in peace to Daddy. Daddy's doing a lot of major things. 117th. A lot of troops, a lot of lessons come from 117. A lot of y'all might last heard about them from the Blue Top Mafia. One of the guys I grew up with, he got caught up in that case. You know what I'm saying? You might know Malik, that's my man Dave, cousin. You know what I'm saying? He got caught up in that situation. Malik came home off the first case. We was doing business together. Me and him. Really, he was doing business with my man, and they put me a part of that when I came. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's real because it brings. Hell yeah, free male Blue Top Mafia. Exactly. A lot of y'all might remember the last one, but that block always been $1 million block. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about from the Reynolds days, the Cameron days. Shout out to my man Ski. Go check Boss Fam out and Man Ski. He had a picture. So when I seen the picture, I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna show some. That's true. I always talk about East Harlem. I always talk about the lower part of East Harlem. I never really talk about the upper blocks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show some. I'm just gonna show some love. I'm on Puerto Rican room. I had the BM and all that. That era. You know what I'm saying? Now. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. 122nd to 160. Exactly. I used to be on for the 1990s. Y'all might know about Chip Banks. He was a part of. Y'all might know about Chip Banks. He was running with the American Queen team with Raekwon and all of them. I used to be on 116. Steve-O. One 117th with Steve-O and Lefty and all of them. That's my man and Dave Cousin, know what I'm saying? Oh, now you hear me now? I got the volume low. You hear me clear now? I had the volume low. Y'all should be able to hear me now. So, yeah, I had the volume down. So Steve-O went up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's going in and out? Give this a second. I'm in and out. Oh man, it's good. Alright. I'm still in and out. Maybe because of it's going in and out. I'm good now? Am I good now? Alright. Alright. So, alright, copy. So, Johan and Johan and they had great things going on Lex. You know what I'm saying? I would like to say people names in certain situations, but you know what I'm saying? They 117 for Lex was an official block. Now we talking about from the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So hold on a second. Now we gotta take it back from the top, right? Now we gotta take it back from the top. Johan and them had a great situation over there. You know what I'm saying? It was a good situation. That block always been a $1 million block. That block always been all about that bread. So damn. Hold on one second. All right. I don't know. All right. Hold on. Yo, yo, you hear me clearly now? Y'all hear me clear? You hear me clearly now? Yo, 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 yo. I gotta take it from the top. You hear me clear? Oh man. Yo, 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 yo. You hear me clear now? You good? All right, so check it. Um, so with them, let's take it back to Lex, the perimeters, you know what I'm saying? 116th to one, like you said, 122nd Lex, 1990. We're talking about 1990 before the Billies was out there, before that whole, you know what I'm saying? Before the Billies was out there. We talking about 1990 when my man had the pink tops and all that. You know what I'm saying? They was outside. Shout out to everybody that went to junior high school 45, because most of them went to 45. A lot of them. Some of them went to 13, but a lot of them went to PS 57. Remember 57 in the hood? I'm gonna give you the description of what the hood was like. You know what I'm saying? Jefferson, Johnson, Tav, 117th. Now 117th was it has always been official. You know what I'm saying? You know, Down Boys and everything else that came with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got a story for y'all. Yeah. 1990. So that's definitely top of the morning to J.E. Moneybags. You know what I'm saying? Definitely top of the morning to J.E. Moneybags. So we talking about the 80s. Like I told you, Park Ave had the closed stores, Red Apple. Now normally when you went to 116th, now normally when you went to 116th block was crazy. Because you see mad dolphins out there. But unbeknownst to that, the next block in the era was $1 billion block. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of y'all might remember them from the Blue Chop Mafia. My man got caught up, and a couple of people I knew. Like I was saying about Malik. Malik was my man Dave cousin. Rest in peace, Dave O. And when Dave O passed, you know what I'm saying? When I came home from up top in 9-5, Malik was getting 9-6. Malik was getting money on my block with dudes on my block. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So no doubt salute to J.E. Moneyback. So now we in the Jets. So now it's like we so that's the ever I'm hitting on now. Books. I met Books in 992 on Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? I met Books on Rikers Island in 92. That's what you know what I'm saying, because we got locked up the same day. But Boog's been running with them. Like my man, like Goldfinger and Irvin, all of them, they all from Madison. But they all got ties to Lex Ave. You know what I'm saying? Wagner Projects got ties to Lex Ave. Now, Lex Ave always been lit from 116th to 125. Definitely shout out to everything in AK, my man, Big Vito and them. But that corridor always been lit. You know what I'm saying? You talk about way before the era. That little stretch from 116th down. If you ever remember Red Apple Supermarket was right there on the block. I got to the clothes stores. We used to go school shopping and all that stuff right across the street between Lex and Park. I got a story for you. Now, he posted a picture a couple of months ago of Popote. Rest in peace, Popote. Now, as people say how hoods and killers and dudes don't get along with each other and all that crazy such and such talk, a lot of that just be a lot of dudes that wasn't getting no money. A lot of these narratives being told, like dudes is really just in their own lanes. You know what I'm saying? And you had some dudes that had extracurricular hood issues, but it wasn't like that for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So I remember one time on my block. I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but if you're from First Ave, you'll know who I'm talking about. He had the red Pathfinder. I can give you the Pathfinder, right? Popote was his man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Popote. I really want to say Popote. Popote, I'm talking about, allegedly he got killed by a chick in front of Tano Towers. You know what I'm saying? Parked in his car. But Popote, I remember business went wrong with somebody on my block, made the guy rest in peace. I don't know what business it was, but they want to prove a point. Now, this is the difference between business and personal. It wasn't personal; it was business. So the guy with the red caravan, with the guy with the red Pathfinder, he decided, I'm gonna take the block until we dump this. So he bought. Now check this out. Our son from First Ave that had the Pathfinder, but he bought Redhead Jerry to the block. He bought Papote to the block. He bought mad dudes on the block. And they took the corner for like 2 weeks. The mix of that, somebody did get shot, you know what I'm saying, in the foot over some words, because dudes had to get used to a group of other guys on our corner. But they kept their word. They said, "Yo, listen, we're just gonna dump our work and we're gonna go." Now you have to look at the picture, because I remember I was about to say Papote. I almost got caught up in the situation because my man cousin was beefing with one of them. And when Sister he'd be right back, the goons came back in the van, jumped out. Yo, shut the y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, huh. So they remembered me for being there when my man cousin was beefing with them. Not beef, he said something like, I can't be out. Something crazy. But my man who had the block was just like, let them do what they're gonna do. I guess behind closed doors, the deal was negotiated. We just gonna dump our work on this block and then we out. Allegedly, that's exactly what happened. You'd have thought for like this was crazy. They finished their work and they left. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yep, you're right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what happened. We talking about 1990, 91. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, you heard it. That's exactly what happened. I remember when Yulin was on Lex. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you was on Lex, top of the morning, Gene. I remember when Yulin was on Lex. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my man Yulin, you know what I'm saying? And hell yeah. My man Twin got caught up in that. The twin, one of the twins. Yeah, that's what your man. You know what I'm saying? Now Quinn was popping. We on the east side. So it was a lot of money. Like I said, a lot of times y'all get caught up about one guy that's from East River. There's a lot of dudes that was getting a lot of money without going out of town too far. Like Daddy and Heck, they was going to DC and that DMV area. That was them. We talk about the 80s. They was going DMV in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Show my love. I was at work. I know I gotta show my love, man. So I gotta breathe through and go yo boom boom boom. I was at work. So I gotta show my unconditionals. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And yeah. That block always been $1 million block. Ruben and them dudes good dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the easy. We talking about the East Harlem. We just talking about the more aggressive part of East Harlem, where it's a whole lot more mixed when you go further. Because you're going uptown. Like we would say we're going uptown. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't go in the town. You go to 118th and Lex, 119th and Lex. You go into like those blocks, but those blocks have always been $1 million blocks. Those some of them blocks was $1 million blocks. Definitely about 125. See, the 125 y'all see always been like that, but them blocks was like that. Like definitely 122nd, 120. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna do something on that this weekend. The same Valentine's Day massacre. Definitely salute to my wife Southern Belle. You know, she's helping me out a lot with these projects to give y'all some greater content. 300 in a minute. You'll be able to call in. I got the speaker. I just need a couple of more items that I'm waiting on for the next 4 days. So definitely shout out to Southern Belle because that's investing in our future. You know what I'm saying? And investing to the people. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't sit here, like I said, investing in the people. Let's get back to the moral of the story. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different time, like you know what I'm saying, but Lex always had bread. You know what I'm saying? It always had money. Like I just told you with the Papito story, they jumped out, boom. So what saved my life one day, and this is what I mean. I'm not a killer. I'm not somebody that's gonna cut you. I'm not somebody that's gonna gun you down. I'm not that type of dude. But Popote came back. They sent Popote. Popote's whole job. So Popote's whole job was to keep the pressure. I guess, allegedly. So he jumped out, you know what I'm saying? He jumped out of the car. Hell yeah, on 29th and Madison. Oh, you took it back. Definitely shout to my man Goldfinger and them, you know what I'm saying? But yes, Popote, so he jumped out the car. That's the same Popote. He jumped out the car. No, so a guy on my block happened to be there. So they was like, yo, who's Zeke? Whatever, that's Zeke right there, whatever the case may be. And then man had Jerry. This is what I mean about me not being a killer, being suicidal. Just me going to the book. Most all of us went to the boys club together. Most of us went to the boys club. Most of us all went to the B club. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And us going to the boys club is how we all knew each other. So when Jerry see me, like, oh, that's Zeke. And Papa was like, what? Nah, he good, man. Nah, he good, he family. Yo, what's up, man? Like, I know man had Jerry before he got to the, like, we all went to the boys club. See, what brought East Harlem together was a 111th Street Boys Club. And like, you know what I'm saying? I have yeah, definitely salute to the Jeff Mark, rest in peace, Big Joe and all that. Before all that was going on, we all went to the boys club. You know what I'm saying? Our only competition was the boys club. When you had the baby house committee, the itty bitty house committee, and all that. No, before we were screaming Carver Mob, before they were screaming Carver Mob, they had Gerald Tisdale and them. They was coming to the boys club. We all went there. You know what I'm saying? Randy, Cubby brother, Cubby went there. We talking about Ivan's brothers went there, Papa Jesus, Papa Chino. I mean, everybody went to the boys club. So we all knew each other from the boys club. We all had history. You understand what I'm saying? So that, and it's crazy how this video just started off. I gotta use the F, but it's I'm just giving you. So we grew friendships, not fighting, not being in jail, not going back to back. We grew friendships playing pool, table soccer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We grew definitely you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout to the east side to the west side. We all grew friendships playing pool and basketball. So basically, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. But I got front. One thing about them Boricuas, one thing about saying about the Boricuas, they didn't go to war. They just finished they was doing, they left. You know what I'm saying? They left. There was nobody died, nobody got, a situation with my man, but my man, it was more or less like my man a gangster, but both they a gangster. It was just two gangsters going through a gangster situation, and both they, whatever the case, allegedly did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And my man kept it tall. He ain't go to the precinct. He ain't go make by the statement. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was my man. He ain't go ducking and dodging like he was scared. He was outside the next day. You know what I'm saying? It was still love. You know what I'm saying? The dudes ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't grew up in that type of cloth. That cloth is different that we grew up in. The cloth that we grew up in was just a different type of cloth. Like I said, dudes are still outside. Now, needless to say, something like 300 said, you know what I'm saying? When Duke, when Duke left, When son left the block, yo, when he left, man, that was cool. That was illy. Like this is crazy. He took the block for like a week or two and they left. They went to whatever they gave my man allegedly, rest in peace to him. And they ain't treat him funny. They ain't talk crazy about it. They were talking about how his back crazy. They wasn't doing none of that. They just it was business. It wasn't personal. Nobody personalized it. He did just want to, yo, we're gonna finish our what we gave you, we're gonna finish on your block. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. Now, after that, years of that happening, right? Those dudes is always stand-up dudes. What I mean stand-up dudes is they handle their business where they handle their business. Like I told you about one thing about the East Side, man. I don't know about now, but back then, circles kept whatever their inner beefs within these circles. Like we didn't know what was going on 119th Street unless you was getting money with them or in them circles. Where now, dudes, yo, I know what's going on in that block. It wasn't like that back then. A lot of dudes wasn't. You couldn't run your mouth like that. Everything is more business. This is for the whole of rap and all the intermingling. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, when you go to 116th and up, it was more aggressive. So a lot of dudes that never left that lower part of Manhattan because to go up there, you had to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like on 122nd Street, my man Dave used to walk on Lex. He walked from the block 99 to 122nd Street. We coming through Lex, yo, what's up? Other that, them dudes on that corner, 117th, they getting that bread. It was $1 billion in the street. Like I just told you, Cosmo movie theater was around the corner. On 116th, they had the pizza shop, the clothes stores, Johnson. You know what I'm saying? This is when Rockman was getting a little bit of money in allegedly by PS 57. You know what I'm saying? Right by that school. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a different time, man. Yeah, Bob Lemon, they were doing some great things over there by Taino. You know what I'm saying? It was a different era, man. It was a different time because everybody wanted to get bread. Everybody wanted to get money. Um, yeah, everybody wanted to get money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing it into that time. Whew, exactly. That's a fact. It wasn't like that back then because if I went to prime example, good example, right? Come on home from school. I'm giving you East Harlem right now. Sean Warren and them niggas that built on 100, not niggas, but them individuals built on 103rd Street. We talking way before gang culture, way before all that. 103rd Street, right by, the sneaker store, right by the phones. There was out there. I don't know if the phones are still there. You had to walk past them to get home if you live beyond there. There was no taking Lexington Avenue. Like you couldn't take Lex. It's like your pride told you I gotta walk past them. If I'm going to McDonald's, I gotta walk past them because these dudes already had a reputation for hands on. So it was like even if you walk past them and you see them and they like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hell, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like just to get it with stuff from a Raheem, rest in peace, or what's up from a Derek or a Monty back then was like, yo, what's up? Oh, yeah, what's up? What's up? Because they was on a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? They was habitual line crossers. Like they'll make you fight them. They'll go to your block and make you get busy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like they'll go to a house party because you know what I'm saying, and it was officially making you fight. These dudes will come to your block. Don't worry about it. We ain't gotta wait to see you. We're gonna go see you. You don't want to be popular in the hood and see what y'all about. That's the type of time they was on. We talking way before gang culture. You know what I'm saying? This is before anybody had a gun. I don't know about them, but this before anybody had no guns. Their names is in the history of East Harlem, like 117th Street cats, man. Because they was aggressive, like the 117th was gonna post up on their corner. That wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? That was a real block. You didn't walk through that block unless you had a purpose. That's how real 117th and Lex was. You didn't walk through that block unless you had a total purpose. You know what I'm saying? You better be going to see somebody. I remember seeing some of the dogs over there on Park Ave. Um, um, was that 118th or something in Park? You know, talking about the building and all that. So I had the pits and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of time, man. It was a different era, different time, different energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? So I'm showing love to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they are deeply part of. Y'all just hear about heck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hear about heck, and y'all hear about daddy. Y'all we don't hear about the bugs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now Casey had a Taino too. He had Taino. All that Purple City he was killing the Taino towers. That all that was or see the Taino niggas. You had the projects and then you had Taino. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes from the projects was getting money in Taino, but it was really Taino. You know what I'm saying? Now he might have had some over there on Lex, you know what I'm saying? But back then you had Fish and Barry allegedly. You had different dudes out there, you know what I'm saying? Like Fish and Barry. You had like I told you, you had some dudes that was out there that dudes never mentioned. You know what I'm saying? They just go with the popular vote, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Taino and Wagner, you know what I'm saying? Dudes because that was sort of the situation sometimes was like the Boricuas was getting all the money. You know what I'm saying? And they felt like some dudes in the project was feeling like we ain't getting money the way the Boricuas is getting the money. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it was back then. You know what I'm saying? Um, there was a basketball player. He was getting to the bag too. I forgot his son's name. You know what I'm saying he was playing. He used to play ball and all that, man. Rest in peace to him, man. I think him and his girl got assassinated in the Bronx somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or they got killed in their crib. But some was getting crazy money to play ball and all that. They built penthouses on the block he lived in. You know what I'm saying? Now caught in the hands of the other one. Son from Wagner. Definitely shout out to my man Master Z, man. You know who Master Z is? Yeah, Kenny Hutch. You know what I'm saying? Master Z been outside forever. Ted Smooth been outside forever. Double Law Debo the Pro. Those were our mixtape DJs. DJ Demo our mixtape DJs. You know what I'm saying? Dollar Bill mixtape DJ. This was a time when me and Dollar Bill was on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Kenny Hutch facts. It was a lot of money over there. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different time. It was a different time. Quasimodos, that was a hot spot. Remember the club Quasimodos in the 90s? They pull up in a van. This was there was a true story with the van. They pull up in that van, the dudes don't wagging their cats. Because it was like some wagging their cats was getting money with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. Probably because of school stuff. A lot of those issues was because it was just a disenchantment. Like, my mans went to school. They never had problems in the LES. Like, five of my mans went to, like, Kess and all them. They went to Seward Park. You know what I'm saying? And they went to Seward Park in the 80s. They never had problems with them dudes in the LES. The LES was basically like Brooklyn cats, though. Like, we looked at the LES like the other half of Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? They was on a different time in that LES. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop created a lot of them beats because I told you I know six dudes. I don't know about anybody else, but six of my mans went to Seward Park. From Abby went to Seward. Yeah, I think Abby went to Seward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Abby, I know Spoke went there. Kess went there. I didn't even know Mel went there. Like four or five of my mans, they from East Harlem. They all went to Seward Park. You know what I'm saying? They all went to Seward. You know what I'm saying? So this we talking about the 80s. So they never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So was crazy in the 80s and 90s. I think hip hop did that. I think a lot of the hip hop intermingling, dudes wanted to get on, broken promises. It's just like when Prodigy had the beef with the dudes on the LES. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because you ever remember, Alphabet City had its own flow. Them projects was a whole other world. They was like Brooklyn cats. You know what I'm saying? If you remember them Rios and Compos and all that whole stretch to Ave, they was on a whole other timeline. You know what I'm saying? They was getting to the bag. Roots projects, the Guardia projects, Walker projects, they was in a different type of time. So they was really like if you come from uptown going to the like I never had a problem going to Compos. You know what I'm saying? But I knew some people went there. What brought a lot of people together, in all honestly, was graffiti. Because you met dudes writing graffiti that lived in these complexes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, son. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about I have the phone lines popping real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have the phone lines popping real soon. But I just gave you a description. They was getting a lot. It was a lot. It was that corridor always been economically inclined. You know what I'm saying? It's been an economic situation over there from the beginning. So definitely, everybody in that picture, salute Free Bugs, rest in peace, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of energy, man. But a lot of dudes, a lot of people that didn't know, a lot of dudes was together. Like I said, you never thought like dudes from Lincoln, 17th Street have been cool with dudes from. We had our own lynch mob too, called the 112th Street lynch mob. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, Jerry and them. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes was really together. A lot of dudes was because we all grew up together. Yeah, like I said, there was beefs, there was issues. A lot of dudes had a lot of beefs. A lot of dudes went to more aggressive schools, like 117. That was an aggressive school, junior high school. You know what I'm saying? Um, 13 by the Hall of Fame. That was an aggressive high school. So a lot of dudes, 9-9. So a lot of dudes in junior high school, they began to build friendships through schools. You know what I'm saying? Definitely 45. 45 is like C74. You know what I'm saying? My man Cubby went there. My cousin Jeff went there. My man Raw Clip went there. We talking about when dudes were scared. 45. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that was Crazy Eddie. Rest in peace, Big George. You know what I'm saying? He used to be on he used to be on the Ave side. Down the hill was all that, that was my little Ab and them, you know what I'm saying? Dudes were doing their thing before he got the Madison. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know, of course, I gotta get ready for work party, people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a part two to this. We are gonna do a part two to this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a part two to this. Definitely salute to my man, Johan. If you got a chance, he's a legend. He's an East Harlem legend. You know what I'm saying? Books, East Harlem legends, man. This is before all the game coaches. When there's a lot of money. This is when dudes like Bernie Mochi, who had the pits enforcer, used to come over there in 117. A lot of legends touch ground over there. Smurf for them, they're always coming through 117. A lot of the names that y'all grew up seeing in out of town spots, a lot of them dudes derive off of 117. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Harlem Bronx only, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those dudes derive off of those blocks. You know what I'm saying? Now before I go, I'm gonna do another live. I gotta do it because I seen somebody. I gotta see the page, but I seen some guy a couple of days ago do a thing on a Valentine's Day massacre in the Bronx. Salute to him. I'm gonna mention him in the next video because I seen that. I was thinking about it. I did some research on the situation, but I remember when it happened. So there's not too much research I could do. But when I read Ding Ding's appeal, it sounded crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation was, something happened with his girl, ex-girlfriend, brother, allegedly they were up in the house and they slaughtered everything moving and slowed most of the things moving. They was going to court for some drug sales allegedly, and the guy, one of the people that died, Peoples, was at the courthouse waiting, and he went to take some shots. And when he took the shots, it hit the baby mother, and she died, but the baby lived. And then when they snatched these fools up, allegedly Ding Ding gave a story. Tiny, like I was there, but I didn't do it, whatever the case may be. This is in his actual appeal. You know what I'm saying? Where and they were saying like he wasn't under arrest, like he could have walked out. He wasn't handcuffed. And he gave up his. They're trying to say he gave up his rights. So that's crazy. If you're going to court for a TNT sale and something happened crazy and the police snatch you, they're making it sound like when they sat you down, you just started saying like, "Yo, he did that because I was there when such and such happened with." You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. This is in his appeal. You know what I'm saying? Now I heard Ding Ding was Latin King before. I don't know. One of them was King, but now I heard he a homie. I don't know. Last I heard he was non-trade. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get caught in those politics. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm gonna say is that man got 162 years. There's dudes that got another guy I was reading about. He got like 30 to life. He trying to get out of get away from his situation. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I mean about when your man's about to do some craziness, even though you might be jocking him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might even be a fan of his. You gotta tell dudes no, because that's crazy. His appeal says this. This is not the newspaper. This appeal says when the police had him and he was questioning him, he wasn't under arrest for that. Remember, he was going to court for a drug sale. He decided to tell a story that was going to minimize his involvement in the situation. Like, yo, if dude get caught, he probably felt like son got caught. He going to tell that the reason why he did what he did was because what we did. You know what I'm saying? So he went and told the story. And that, see, that backfired. Remember the Kevin Cherry story I said? Kevin Cherry get snatched for a robbery. He goes, oh, but I know who caught a homicide. That homicide came back allegedly to get him natural life in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So as much as we try to say what's supposed to be gangster or what's not supposed to be gangster, you know what I'm saying? He knew he had that beef, bro. You just don't know what's gonna happen. Come on, you killed like 4 or 5 people in the crib. Nobody's gonna be mad that you're walking around allegedly. All this is allegations, but because he's in jail for this, you know what I'm saying? And this is the worst part about it when you're fighting against your own statement. Now, of course, the shooter, he probably told the story. I'm not gonna go to jail for life for them. So this is why I did. He's explaining why he did it. So now they asking him, is this true what he's talking about? They said in his appeal, he had the right to walk out. He wasn't under arrest. He gave up his rights and started talking. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But what we know, he was going to let him walk out of there. We know that. The police were going to go, oh, yo, I'm out of here. I give up my rights. He was going to jail anyway for a sale. And no matter what Duke said, they probably would have booked him, but it had been his word against their word. That defeats the whole purpose of allegedly having a silencer and everything else. And when you get caught, you decide to go, yo, I'm going to tell them myself. Doesn't matter what they say, man. Possession is 9 tenths of the law, y'all say, right? So if I smoke something and nobody knows I did the smoking thing but you, it's my word against your word. If there's no cameras, nobody else. Why would I put myself, well, I was there, but I didn't do it, to your statement? You know what I'm saying? Murder is murder. So sometimes you ask for a lawyer, but back then dudes didn't know that. Dudes just, I don't know. I mean, we always knew that. That's ask for a lawyer. But we're not going to go into that. I got to get ready for work. That's coming out 9 Trey. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You're still going to jail. So now you put yourself there. So of course, when your co-defense, he gonna break because they're telling him 5 bodies. He adding time. You're looking at 200 years. Oh no, I just thought he was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, this is his plan. He's the boss. Of course. So now you saying you was there. He's saying why he did it. All fingers point at you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now they put together their own narrative. When they put their narrative together, they go, "You had a reason to kill him. You had the beef. They beat your girlfriend up. You decided when you was in jail what you was gonna do because you told such and such and such and such told such and such. You put these morons together and y'all went in and y'all did what y'all did. What happens, man? So like I tell them young boys when I be at work, yo, every day I see you at work, man, you alive. This is the safest place you can be. You don't even realize it. How many times you come to work and read the newspaper when one of your mans didn't die walking down the block? So take pride in just doing something that's keeping you out the way. What I'm telling you now, you may not realize it, but this is what's going to save your life. And with that being said, man, that's what you got to tell dudes. Because we knew that young, how to stay out the damn way. You know, we knew who was who and what and who not to run around with. We knew certain dudes had mad beef. Okay, we ain't dealing with. I can't stand around him. Dudes want him dead. Why would I stand around somebody trying to take shots at? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I see you in the club. Yo, what's up? Yo, send him a drink. Yo, I'm out, man. I don't want to be in those conversations. Yo, I seen such and such talking to such and such on 119th. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Kept a lot of dudes. That Nintendo, that Super Mario, all that. Yeah. 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 Keeps you out the way. You don't see out the way, man. It's gonna have you RIP. And with that being said, let me get ready to work. I definitely got that story coming though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got that story coming. And with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm happy I had to put the earplugs in. And I'm gonna talk to you later. You heard? You heard? With that being said, we here fight the power, for equal power. This is what it do, man. Shout out to the whole East Side, though. You know what I'm saying? And I never talk about that part of East Harlem. So definitely salute to East Harlem dudes in that picture, man. Stand up dudes. You know what I'm saying? We don't call stand up dudes real dudes. That was a word that was pushed by NWA. You know what I'm saying? We just deal with the factuals, and this is a time when dudes was getting money. Shout out to once the dudes, Mr. G's. Y'all know Mr. G's. Everybody had these spots. We just ain't go to Dapper Dan every 5 minutes. We get to Dapper Dan jeans. We're just doing that. Vamps. No, yeah, we had our spots. You know, 86th Street wings and all that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,